All right, well, hi everyone and welcome. I'm Stephanie Pepper, as most of you know, Director of Operations and Customer Success here at Marketplace Software. Really excited about this session. We've got something really cool that we're introducing, brand new. I know most of you have been hearing me talk about this for years probably now. It's finally here and we're super, super excited to introduce One Community to you guys, our online space created exclusively for e-manageONE users. This is going to be a space where you can connect with other users and share best practices and just collaborate more closely. As always, this webinar is being recorded. We're going to post it to our YouTube channel so you all can share with anyone who wasn't able to join with us today. And second, as always, you guys know the drill. We're going through everything that we're going through today is documented in our trusty help guide. So be sure to check that out as you begin to explore this new space built for you guys. So let's get started. Just a quick little look at what we're going to be covering today. First, we're going to be talking about what One Community is and what it's designed for. We'll talk about how to sign up and log in, how to personalize your profile, and of course, how to join groups and start conversations. Finally, how to share feedback. We want your feedback and ideas. And at the end, of course, we'll leave some time for Q&A. As always with these webinars, feel free to unmute at the end and discuss and talk about what your feedback is and thoughts and ideas. But as always, throughout the entire webinar, feel free to use the chat room. My team is in there waiting for you and can answer any questions that you might have. So what is One Community? Let's start with the why. We created this community to bring all of our users together to make it easier for everyone to learn from each other, share ideas, feel a part of a bigger network of e-manage users. It's designed to be a collaborative space where you can ask questions, offer insights, even share examples of how you're using e-manageONE in your business, what's working, what's not working. Talk about industry related specific topics. It doesn't have to be just e-manage. This is a space where we can connect and talk about other challenges just in general that are happening in the industry or good things, good news that's happening in the industry. Just connect with other people who are sitting in your exact same shoes. Ultimately, this is about helping everyone succeed together. Nobody understands how to use the software in real world settings better than you all do. So this space is for you guys. I really want to be clear about what One Community isn't. This is not an alternative to the help desk. If you have an issue, a bug, or a technical problem, you'll still want to submit a ticket through the service desk. So our support team can track those and resolve it properly, escalate it properly, and all those good things. The community space is meant for discussion, collaboration, sharing experiences. It's not for troubleshooting or venting frustrations. We'll have moderators in place to make sure that it stays a safe and helpful and positive environment for everyone. So just keep all of these things in mind as you begin to explore and use it. All right, getting into the good stuff. Always the little housekeeping things at the beginning, but getting started is really simple. You're just gonna head to e-manageone.com and you're gonna click on One Community at the top menu. You'll select Login. When you get to the login, you'll see Sign Up at the top. Enter your email, create a password. This is all pretty straightforward stuff. The biggest thing is where to get to it. So e-manageone.com, go to that One Community, click Sign Up. Once you submit, you're going to get a message that your request has been sent for approval. You do have to get approved. We don't want bots in there and things like that, not e-manage users. This is for e-manage exclusively. So we will approve you. Once you're approved, you'll get an email letting you know you can log in. So simply just return to the same page, click login rather than signing up. You'll actually enter in your credentials, your email and your password. And select login. Enter your password correctly the first time and hit login. So pretty straightforward to get signed up. Once you're logged in, the first thing you're going to want to do is probably personalize your profile. You can add a profile picture. I think it's cool for us to see faces. Add an about, short about section. You can hit edit profile to do some additional profile settings and things like that. Definitely want to go into settings, and you're going to see that everything is turned off by default. Make sure you click subscribe now just to get notified for any type of notices that we put out through One Community Space. We're still exploring what this is all capable of handling. It might be a place where, more than likely, we're discussing it being a place that we can post news and things like that. So you want to get notified. So make sure you turn on those notifications. I think that having a complete profile just is going to help others recognize. I see people already requesting. That is amazing, Todd. Shout out. We get those notifications. So as you know, when we get off this call, I'm definitely going to be accepting everyone if you're an e-manage user. But yeah, having a complete profile, I think, helps us recognize each other and just makes connecting easier, especially when you start joining groups and joining discussions. So definitely, first things first, go update that profile, add your picture, add your little about, and you can change your password and all the things in there. So feel free to explore around. But that'll be the first thing you'll want to do. Once you're in, so once you've been approved, you're going to want to get in there. Sorry, just making sure I cover all my notes here. Once you're in, you're going to see the first page that you'll see in that profile area. You're going to see a tab called My Groups. Make sure you click on that. And if you're not a part of any groups, which you won't be at first, you're going to want to click Explore Groups. Once you click Explore Groups, it's going to take you to the page. I see all the requests coming in. It's so awesome. Once you click Explore Groups, you're going to see on the right panel over there, you're going to see suggested groups because you're not a part of any groups yet. Just click Request to Join to become a member of the different groups that are available to you at that time. Request to join, pretty straightforward. I will highly recommend that you join the One Community All users group first. That's the only public group at this time. That's going to be where general discussions happen about anything e-manage related, industry related. One Community, all users, only public group. Definitely join that one. But then be sure to check out your manufacturer specific groups like Hayworth, Miller Knoll, H&I, Technion. Request access to those. You do have to request to join those. I have to verify that you are part of that specific manufacturer group there. But if there's a group that you'd like to see that doesn't exist yet, just let us know. I'm already thinking about adding some specific groups. If you guys like the idea, definitely chime in the chat, let me know. But I was thinking about like maybe for my reporting gurus or an admins only. Maybe designers want their own group. I'm open to all the ideas. I don't want to go crazy with the groups, but I think if it's gonna be heavily discussed topics on specific departments and things like that, I think it could be a really great idea and great space. I think we'll start seeing some patterns, of highly discussed topics, and we can create those topic specific groups. So open to your thoughts and ideas for sure. But definitely, like I said, join that One Community, all users first. Once you're in a group, you can start engaging. Use the share something box to create a post. Pretty straightforward. When you're in that group, you'll see the group at the very top, what group you're in, and then go into that share something. You can add photos, videos, even GIFs if you want to make it fun. Should be a fun space. You can also react to post. So give thumbs up and reactions. You can comment, reply, and even tag others. So just like with other social spaces, you can click the @ symbol on your keyboard, and you'll see the different usernames. You create your usernames, so try to make those identifiable so that we can see who you are and tag you. If there's someone that you want to follow, you can actually go in and follow somebody. So it's just like a regular, group forum discussion, social space, all the things that I'm sure a lot of you are aware of in some of those spaces. you can do in this space as well. The goal here is just to start, real conversations, maybe share a process that's worked well for your team, or ask how other dealers are handling a certain workflow. Yeah, the more people that contribute, the more valuable that this community really becomes. So it's all about how you guys use it. It's for you. Like I said, there will be moderators, but the space is for you guys. So all about what you put into it. Wrapping up here, because I knew this would be kind of a short one, but help us improve. Help us help you as you explore and use One Community. We'd love your feedback as always. How to give that feedback, please still use the service desk, that help desk that we've been pushing you towards all the years now at this point. Just make sure you use the suggestions or new features request option. Be sure to tag in your subject line One Community so that I'm on top of those. And if it's a new group idea or something's not working right, there's a technical issue in it, whatever it might be, this is going to be your place to definitely share that feedback. If it is an issue, you can drop it in the issues, but suggestions on new groups and things like that, definitely drop those in the suggestions or new features request option. We're reviewing your feedback as regularly as possible, and your input helps us continue improving both the software and now the community experience. So definitely get in there. So before we wrap up, I just want to share a few quick tips. Just kind of, I think it's a pretty straightforward space. I know you guys are all anxious. I can see coming in your request, so I'll get you approved. But just to make sure that you get the most out of the community, try to check in regularly. I would say even if it's just once a week to see what others are posting. You'll be surprised, I think, at at how many I think great ideas are going to come directly from other users who are facing the same exact challenges that you are every day. So be sure to check it, I would say at least weekly. Click the little notifications. Like I said, hopefully you'll get notified. We can scale back on notifications if we need to. But join the groups that fit your role or the manufacturers that you work with most closely. For the manufacturer groups, try to keep that discussion, that group, that area to manufacturer specific challenges or news. We want to see, if it's more general, we want to see those in the other spaces so that everybody can take advantage of those conversations. So if you're unsure, I would say just use the general all user space, and the moderators will make sure that it lands in the most applicable group. Don't be afraid to share what's working for you, what's not working for you. I know I said this is not a space to just sit there and complain, but if we do need to hear your feedback, if there's something that's not working well in your operation, don't be afraid to share it. It could be as simple as someone else has a really good idea that has filled that hole and identified the challenge already and came up with a solution that works really well. So share screenshots, like I said, processes, workflows, just real examples that are going to help other users learn. And like I said, that's exactly what this space is for. So most importantly, keep the discussions positive and respectful and solutions focused. I think that's a given, but gotta say it. But at the end of the day, this is your community, and the more that you participate and collaborate, the more value everyone's going to get out of this. So get in there and start using it today. That's what I have for you guys today. But as always, everything, as I mentioned, everything's documented in our help guide. So be sure to check that out as you begin using the space. I really appreciate you guys joining today, and I'm just really excited to see what this space grows into, and I think it's going to turn into something really cool. I don't know of many of these out there in our industry, so I've been talking about it a while, and I'm stoked to see how you guys use it. So let us know what you think. I see a couple things coming in the chat, so I'll address those if they haven't already been addressed. Designer group would be great. Cool, Lisa. I'll definitely add that. I think that is going to be a cool space for you to connect, but it's only as good as what we put into it. Please encourage. We've only got 41 people on this call. I had 60 something sign up. So we've got quite a few missing. That's such a small portion of our users. So I'll be sending out emails, but talk about it internally. Please let people know, go sign up for this. If your designers aren't in there discussing, then we can't, the designer group's not going to be very valuable. So I think it's a great idea. Will a link to one community, Mark, be in the header of the program itself as well? Not at this time, but definitely something that I've thought about. Maybe we just add it to the help menu because it is another resource to get, information, and it's just from the dealer community rather directly from your e-manage experts in-house. So um, inventory module group, Lisa, love it. Absolutely. An administrator group would be helpful as well. Thanks, Kay. Appreciate you guys' feedback. I'm like, I think I have good ideas, but it's definitely more valuable to hear from you guys. So yeah, thanks for joining. Short webinar today. We'll get this posted to the YouTube channel, but super excited to see how you guys use this. And I'll see you in one community. So everyone have a great day.